less than a day after a measles case was reported in Chicago, we're now learning of a second case, this time at a migrant shelter in Pilsen. CBS News' Mugo Odigwe live at that shelter, and what we are learning from health officials right now. Mugo.
Yeah, good morning to you, Brad. So the shelter is just right behind me. The Chicago Department of Public Health says the second case of measles was identified in a young child, but that child is no longer contagious. Now, the shelter that's out here is on South Halsted in Pilsen, as you mentioned. Public health officials say they are conducting an investigation to figure out who else that child may have come in contact with while contagious. That means everyone who lives at the shelter will have to stay put until CDPH figures out if they've been vaccinated against measles. Those who have can leave the shelter. Others cannot until they've been screened for symptoms and offered the measles vaccine. In 5 years, public health leaders are now warning people about a possible exposure. They say anyone who may have visited Swedish Hospital in Lincoln Square or rode the CTA bus number 92 on February 27th could be at risk. But the Chicago area is not the only place dealing with the measles outbreak. Just last month, the Indiana Department of Health confirmed the case of measles in a Lake County resident. It's the first case in the state since 2019. Now, as for this migrant shelter here in Chicago, where that second case of measles was identified, as we said, public health officials are going to be out here throughout the day, basically screening people to find out if others have symptoms of measles. And we should also note that this same shelter is where a 5-year-old boy died of sepsis back in December. We're live in Pilsen. Mugo Odigwe, CBS News.